P. Diddy. How did a rapper with the highest reputation from other celebrities have one of the biggest downfalls in music? Why is it every time we hear his name, it's not the music we think about, it's what he did that we think about? Who even listens to P. Diddy? Like, that's the thing. So today I'm going to explain how he went from one of the biggest rappers to one of the most hated rappers of all time. Sean Combs, better known as P. Diddy, rose to fame in the 1990s and he became one of the most successful figures in hip-hop, not just because he was a rapper, but as a producer and an entrepreneur. His journey to fame started with his work at Uptown Records, where he played a crucial role in shaping the careers of artists like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. However, it was his founding of Bad Boy Records in 1993 that truly set him apart onto becoming a music industry powerhouse. I mean, the name of the record label is already giving you a sign of how bad of a person he is, but either way, Bad Boy Records quickly became one of the most influential labels in hip-hop, with artists like the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans and the 112 dominating the charts. Diddy's flair for production and his knack for creating hits has made him a household name. P. Diddy's influence wasn't limited to music. He expanded his brand into fashion with the launch of his clothing line, Sean John, which became incredibly successful and even earned him a Council of Fashion Designers of America award. He also ventured into reality television, alcohol brands and other business ventures, solidifying his status as a multimillionaire and a major player in the entertainment industry. By the late 1990s and the early 2000s, P. Diddy was at the pinnacle of success. His singles like Can't Hold Me Down, I'll Be Missing You and More Money More Problems were chart toppers, and his ability to blend flashy, high energy performances with a persona that was both glamorous and relatable made him a favourite among fans. However, his public image began to shift over the years, and several incidents contributed to him becoming one of the most controversial figures in the industry. One of the earliest controversies involved the East Coast West Coast rap feud in the 1990s, which was around the tragic deaths of the Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. While Diddy was not directly implicated in either murder, many have speculated about his involvement, or at least his role in escalating the tension that led to the deadly rivalry. This period casted a shadow over P. Diddy's career, as some believe that his aggressive business tactics and competitive nature may have contributed to the toxic environment that ultimately claimed the lives of two hip-hop stars. In 1999, Diddy was involved in a highly publicized incident at the Club New York in Manhattan, where a shooting occurred that left 3 people injured. Diddy, along with his ex-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, were present at the club. God knows how this guy pulled Jennifer Lopez, but fair play I guess. So Diddy was charged with weapons possession and bribery, as it was alleged that he tried to bribe his driver to claim ownership of the gun found in their vehicle. Though Diddy was eventually acquitted of all charges, the trial was a media circus and the incident ruined his image. One of his future stars was also convicted of assault and attempted murder and was sentenced to 10 years in prison, a verdict that led to a strained relationship between him and Diddy. Many in the hip-hop community felt that Diddy had not done enough to support Shine during the trial, leading to the accusations that he had abandoned his artist to save himself. Another significant blow to Diddy's reputation came from his business practices, particularly how he managed his artists. Over the years, numerous former Bad Boy artists have spoken out against Diddy, accusing him of exploitative contracts and unfair treatment. Artists like The Lox, Maze and Mark Curry have all publicly criticized Diddy, claiming that they were underpaid or that their careers were mishandled by the label. Maze in particular has been vocal about his grievances, stating that Diddy refused to sell him back his publishing rights, even though Maze offered a substantial amount of money. These accusations contribute to the perception that Diddy was more interested in profiting from his artists than in nurturing their careers. Diddy's personal life is also full of allegations and controversies. He has been accused of physical and emotional abuse by several women, including his former partners Kim Porter and Cassie Ventura. While some of these allegations have not resulted in legal action, they have nonetheless damaged his public image. The tragic death of Kim Porter in 2018, with whom Diddy had 3 children with, was another low point, and although Diddy expressed his deep sorrow and spoke about his love for her, some close to the situation hinted that the relationship was far from picture perfect. In addition to these personal and professional controversies, Diddy has faced backlash for his political and social statements. In 2020, during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, Diddy was criticized for his comments about holding the black vote hostage unless certain demands were met. While he later clarified his intentions, many felt that his statements were irresponsible, particularly at such a critical time. Diddy's credibility as a leader in the black community was further questioned when he launched the Our Black Party, which was a political platform which some viewed as a way for Diddy to make money rather than a genuine effort to make a change. Diddy has also been accused of fostering a toxic work environment. In 2020, several former employees and associates came forward with stories of mistreatment, alleging that Diddy was a demanding and often demeaning boss. These allegations painted a picture of a man who, despite his success, was difficult to work with and cared little for the well-being of those around him. This image was further solidified by the number of legal battles he has faced over the years, including lawsuits from former employees who claimed wrongful termination or harassment. He has also faced some serious allegations connected to wild parties he hosted. Over the years, these parties have become infamous for the excessive behavior and troubling incidents that reportedly took place. Various people have come forward accusing Diddy of hosting parties where illegal activities, including drug use, violence, and sexual misconduct, were commonplace. Some of the most damaging accusations involved claims of sexual assault and abuse that allegedly happened during these parties, especially with minors present. These rumors circulated for years but came to a head when more people began to speak out of it, leading to the intense public scrutiny. The situation escalated when authorities started investigating these claims more seriously. In one particular instance, Diddy was nearly arrested when a party he hosted ended in chaos. When the police were closing in on arresting him for questioning about these allegations, Diddy allegedly tried to flee the scene. According to reports, he quickly left the airport and attempted to escape by boarding his private jet. However, authorities managed to stop him before the plane took off, leading to Diddy's detention for questioning. Although he was not formally charged at this time, this incident added to the growing list of controversies surrounding him and further damaged his public image. This episode painted a picture of a man trying to escape the consequences of his actions, and it further fueled public outrage. Many saw it as proof that Diddy was guilty of the accusations against him, while others believed it shows desperation to avoid being caught up in a legal scandal. The attempted flight in his private jet became symbolic of his perceived arrogance and the belief that he could use his wealth and influence to evade justice. This event, combined with the ongoing investigations and public allegations, has continued to cast a dark shadow over his reputation. In the recent years, Diddy's legacy has been increasingly called into question. While he remains a wealthy and influential figure, the numerous allegations against him have led to a significant decline in his public image. What was once seen as a tale of rags to riches success is now often viewed through a more critical lens, with many seeing Diddy as evil and on the darker side of the music industry, also seeing him as a figure who climbed to the top by exploiting others and engaging in questionable behavior. So thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below what you think of this whole situation that's going on. So that's going to be all for me, so have a good day.